forecast from the First Alert Weather Team.
All right, as we take a look at the tropics, we are still watching that area of low pressure spinning off the southeast coast of the United States. And while we don't necessarily think that it's very likely that this becomes either a tropical depression or a tropical storm, make no mistake about it, it is playing a role in our weather. It is helping to feed tropical moisture into southeastern North Carolina. You can feel it outside. It is extremely muggy, extremely uncomfortable. The high in Wilmington was 90 degrees, but boy, heat index values well over 100 degrees just because the humidity levels are so high. And it's also going to fuel a higher risk of rip currents. In fact, a high risk of rip currents tomorrow at minimum along our east-facing beaches, and a moderate risk of rip currents likely along our south-facing beaches as we head towards tomorrow. We also have a front stalled off to the west, and that's going to keep the chance of showers and thunderstorms high. Now, so far, it's really been feast or famine on the rainfall. A lot of areas have completely missed out on rainfall, but where you've seen rain, boy, you've seen a lot, particularly in portions of Pender County, western portions of Pender County, and portions of Brunswick County as well. So scattered heavy thunderstorms out there, and again, they're kind of slow movers. You can pick up 1, 2, maybe even 3 inches of rain in a short period of time. That can cause some flood advisories or even a flash flood warning like we saw earlier in portions of Pender County. We'll keep the chances of rain generally in the 40 to 60% range. Just does not cool off very much. As I said, overnight lows in the upper 70s. And then tomorrow, more of the same, and of course, we're first alerting you to the possibility maybe even a higher risk of maybe even more widespread showers and thunderstorms than what we've seen so far today. In fact, showers and storms likely locally heavy with a high of 85 degrees. A little more cloud cover, part of the reason why we're forecasting a cooler day, but humidity levels will be sky high tomorrow, and rain chances pretty high throughout much of tomorrow as well. Remember, an aerial flood watch in effect for all of southeastern North Carolina. That's going to be in effect all the way until midnight tomorrow night. And even on Saturday, we still think there's a potential of some scattered thunderstorms in the mix. So at least for the next, we'll say 48 hours, probably at least, the chance of showers and thunderstorms remaining on the high side. As we take a look, of course, at the satellite and, the First Alert Digital Doppler, things quieting down a little bit in Pender County, but there still is activity out there on the First Alert Digital Doppler, especially in Brunswick County in the vicinity of Highway 17. You can see just to the east of Shallotte, big cluster of heavy showers and thunderstorms stretching all the way northward to just to the west of Leland. In fact, even a new cell developing around the Leland area. Wilmington, though, has magically not really seen that much today. Most of the action has been off to the west, but definitely some dark clouds as I look at the camera right now in downtown Wilmington, but most of the action is currently off to the west at the moment. Satellite radar composite, of course, earlier we had some very slow-moving thunderstorms in Pender County, dumping over 3 inches of rain, prompting a flash flood warning for portions of Pender County earlier today. And the hour-by-hour forecast model shows more waves of showers and thunderstorms moving in off the Atlantic. Most of the storms will be moving from east to west across the area. You can see over the next couple of days, but there'll be breaks certainly, but from time to time, watch out for those localized heavy thunderstorms. And flooding, a much bigger risk than severe weather. High of 85. We're first alerting tomorrow, but even Saturday, more scattered storms in the mix, a high of 89. We turn hotter by Sunday, 93, and really hot early next week. Highs in the mid-90s Monday and Tuesday with heat index values near 105.
A dangerous heat wave is baking the western part of the country and has claimed